Alright, and hello, welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. Now, in this episode, I will be continuing on to the Snow Peak Ruins. I think that's right. But before I go there, now that I have the Ghost Lantern, as you can see there, I want to explain exactly how this works. Now, once you have it equipped, you can see here that it lights up. That basically is telling you that there is a Poe in this immediate area, which happens to be Lake Hylia in this example where I'm at. Now, if you look at the map, you can see up in the corner that it shows you the total number of Poes and the number of Poes you've gotten in this section of this provenance. So that goes for this entire area. This whole big chunk right here. But what's cool about the Ghost Lantern is that whenever you're in a specific area like this right here, that's where it's lit up, of course. That's where the Poe Lantern really comes in handy, because it only lights up when you're in a certain section of this region. And once you get all the Poes, like say when I get all the Poes, the last Poe that's here, the Ghost Lantern will no longer light up in this specific area of the region, and that goes for all the other parts of the region here. So let's get to it and show exactly what I'm talking about here. So that's anyway. So I don't really need the Ghost Lantern because I already know that there's a Poe here, because I missed it in my last recording because it became day, if you remember. I just had gotten over there and the Poe disappeared on me, if you remember that happened. Anyway, so that's what's cool about the Ghost Lantern. So let's get this last Poe that's here, and then I'll be heading to the progressing in the game here. Yep, just give me the normal flight. Also, after I do the next dungeon that's coming up, I plan to do hunt for all the bugs and bring them to the Bug Princess Agatha, a creepy little girl. I like to think she's kind of creepy. But anyway, so let's go ahead and pay this guy, because the Poe is basically right under my feet, pretty much down below. Yes. Thank you for taking my money. Alright, come here, you little cuckoo. Come here, you little thingamajigger. It's right over here. That's where the little Poe guy is. Now, I'm pretty sure that this is the last Poe in this area here. Come on, bring it on, Betty. Gotcha, you little sucker. Alright, now I'm curious, exactly as to what's in that hole. I don't think I ever remember going in that hole. Now, let me see if there's any more Poes in this area. Nope, see? Now that I got the last Poe in Lake Hylia, it is no longer working. But that's okay. But I am curious about what's down in that grotto of sorts. So let's go check that out. Oh, so it's kind of like a little fishing grotto or something here. Well, that's interesting. Can't hardly see anything down here, though. Wait. Oh, there are some enemies in here. Okay. Well, let's defeat them and see what happens. Get off the map. Alright, the iron boots. Holy crap, there's a lot of these guys down here. Jeez. Alright, got them. What did that... Oh, yep. That's what I thought. A chest appears. Alright, so I need to... it's been a little while since I played, but I'm pretty sure I gotta head to Upper Zora's River, I think, first. I'm pretty sure I can't be... Well, maybe I just need to go to the... No, get up there, Link. I don't want to take the pot with me. Oh, well, that's nice. Well, it's a shame it kind of... little bit of waste there, but that's okay. I did not know exactly that that was 100 rupees, but anyway, if I would have known that, I probably would have saved that chest for a better day. So that's a location where another 100 rupees is. Well, that's nice to know. I think I might head to Hyrule Castle first. Go and talk to some of those people in Telmo's bar. Might tell me something. Give me a clue. First I want to change out of this Zora armor, of course. Apparently I can't while I'm in wolf form. Okay. That's weird. Alright. Let's get the, my ghost, darn it. My ghost lantern out here. Yep, there's some Poes around here. But we'll get to that a little later. First I want to go and, talk with my allies in Telma's bar. I'm pretty sure I go to Upper Zora's domain for that, though. Can't wait to do that minigame. I'm gonna wait till I get the double claw shots for that. Well, actually, I don't really have to, but for the last one, I definitely need them. Yeah, for the last part of that minigame, you definitely are going to want the double claw shot. Although I think it is possible with the one, I think. Maybe. I don't know how you'd avoid the spikes though, but anyway. I've never really given it a try. At the moment, I'm absolutely entranced by the sky beings known as the Uka. Yes, according to legend... Okay, you're just gonna talk about that. Okay. Say, Link, you're alive and well. Tell me, did you find anything of interest in the Arbiter's grounds in the desert? The sages, those sages, once served the royal family. Actually, they were appointed as tutors to the young Princess Zelda. It was from them that I first heard tales of the accursed mirror in the Arbiter's grounds. Okay. I think I gotta look at the map. I could be wrong. Oh, yep. Ashi mentioned Snow... Oh, that's right. Snow Peak Mountain. Well, I think I was close on that anyway. And headed off. So that's where I need to be going. Well, let's go ahead and warp there. Oh, there's the mail guy. Huh, he's a little creepy, just sitting there looking at the mail. He's not supposed to be looking at other people's mail. Maybe it's his own mail. Hopefully we can think about that. Okay, well, let's go and warp up there. Go see what's going on. Shall we? Pretty sure there's Poes up there I haven't got. I don't know, I might have gotten them all already. I don't know. Anyway. There's a little spot over here I can transform back into a Link here. Where no one sees me. Did I not light those yet? I don't remember. Well, anyway, let's move on here. Let's go check this out. Now, I have to catch a Reekfish if I do remember here. Oh, I guess, yep, I got them all here. Huh, interesting. Alright, so... let's just go ahead and dive into the water here. Whoa. Almost nicked that ledge there. That would have been nasty. There's a bug over there. Get up there, Link. No Peak Mountain. There she is, dressed up like a Yeti. Link. Those eyes. What brings you to a dangerous place like this? Ever since Zora's domain got covered in ice, this mountain's been much colder than usual, yeah? Not only that, but I heard a really weird story from the Zoras. Apparently the beast that lives somewhere on this mountain has been seen frequently in Zora's domain. I was curious, so I came and waited, and as they'd said, a giant appeared. Yeah, it looked like this. You got Ashin's sketch. This hastily drawn picture shows the creature Ashi saw holding a red fish. Show it to people using... okay. Apparently this thing's been stealing red fish from the village. I want to investigate further, but I can't even see the path through this blizzard. Yeah? I'm sure you're here because you're curious about the mountain, but you'd best not go without a plan. Yeah, that would be probably pretty smart, I think. So I need to gather up me a plan here. I can use this sketch, and if I'm not mistaken, I have to show it to Prince Rallis, I think. I'm pretty sure. So, and he is in Kakariko Village, I think, still. So, let's find a place where I can climb up there, Mr. Link. Let's find a place where I can safely warp there, well, without anybody noticing me. Okay. So let's go to Kakariko Village here. If you want to know, I should probably mention this. Should probably mention this a lot earlier in an earlier episode. But one of the main reasons why I've kind of been slow to uploading these is because I'm kind of waiting for my gamepad to get finished. I mean, not finished, but to get a new gamepad so that way I can do the Cave of Shadows. That's kind of why. Just thought you should know. So that way I won't get to the end of the game fast and then, well, I mean, I'm sure you get it. But I'm starting to see that, you know, I might as well start uploading them, you know, regularly. Because, I mean, there's a Poe here. Can't believe I never got that one. Mr. freaking Poe Jangles. Poe Jangly Wangly. It's the Mr. Poe, man. Let's light these things here. I think I get money from that. Can't be too sure. Might be a stamp though. It's a shame that there is no Miiverse anymore. I mean, you can't really go and post your stuff on the Miiverse anymore. Also, in Wind Waker HD, you don't see bottles floating in the water anymore. You can't send it out to sea to messages and little drawings. I missed that. I think Miiverse should really come back or something like that, you know, or at least something similar so that feature works again. Freaking birds. I'm just gonna crawl through this hole where they can't get me here. Hello there, Prince Rallis. Is your name Link? My mother came to me in a dream. She showed me your image. She spoke of a youth who would save our domain and steer my fate, one named Link. I must thank you for all you've done. If there is anything I can ever do for you, please tell me. Please. Alright, well you can help me out with this if you want. That beast man of the snowy mountain perhaps. But more important is this red fish it is holding. It must be a Reekfish. That is a rare specimen found only in the Zora's village. It feeds on a valuable type of coral, and without that bait, even our best fishers cannot catch one. Look closely, Link. My earring is made of this coral. I would like to give it to you. Well, thank you. That will be a great help. It's been added as a hook for your fishing rod. With this, you can now catch Reekfish. I received it from my mother, but it is fine. I no longer need it. As I look at you, I get a sense of what my mother wanted. What I should be doing now. I will return to my village. The Reekfish can be found near the Mother and Child Rocks in the waterfall basin near my village. The fish are red, so I think you should be able to spot them. Well, thank you, Prince Rallis. The Reekfish, okay, he just tell me where it is again. Alright, well, I can't really warp stand in here, so let's get to those devil birds area, I guess. Are you gonna get up there, Link, Mr. Man? Link the man. Alright, so let's get to warping here. So we can now catch those fish here. Catch me a Reekfish. Nobody can see me behind there. Just sneakily turn into a human behind everyone's backs. Oh, bother. Alright. So, the mother and child rocks. That would be them right there. And I already see something swimming down there. I hope I catch the 25-pounder, because, as you know, that's my favorite number, of course. But that's... you never know. Alright. Get my fishing rod here. Awesome little trinket. Alright, Mr. Reekfish. I'm gonna catch ya. Just gotta be patient. Wrong joystick. Oh, that's right, you just push the button, I think. Huh, that's right. Darn it. Come on, Mr. Reekfish. Take the bait. I'm a-waiting for you, but... darn it. A little too hasty there. I'm fishing for a stinky fish. Darn it. It literally took the rest of the night because it's becoming day now. That's funny. Fishing is so peaceful in this game. Darn it. Okay, I gotta have a little more patience. Nibbledy nibble. Darn it. Crab apples. Crab apples. Or was it crud apples? I think it was, yeah. Poop it. Stinky fish. You know, I've gotten so used to, doing these long live streams that, I feel like I don't even accomplish anything in games when I record for this amount of time anymore. But that's okay. I can just keep recording, just split it up into several episodes. There we go. Now we got ourselves a fish. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Oh my god, it's definitely bigger than 25 inches. I can tell you that. I don't think I've ever caught one that's that long before. That's odd. Apparently so. Now we have to sniff him here. Sniff the stinky fish. Forget the post-scent, yes. I don't want to smell ghosts anymore. Alright. Now we can go... now that we have our plan here, we can follow the Reekfish of awesomeness here. You know what? I'll just remain a wolf. Because that is the best thing to do for this scenario. But I think I'll, well, no, not yet. Can still like 10 minutes or so. Yeah, I'll be ending off this episode in about 10 minutes, of course. Also, I wanted to mention, as you know, I will be doing a Ratchet and Clank live stream today, and I was also planning on, just recently occurred to me, I wanted to do also, after I do my Ratchet and Clank live stream, I plan to do another live stream of Shadow of the Colossus, mostly because I'm really eager to play that again, and ow, I just froze to death. How smart of me. Just jump right into the ice water. How smart indeed. As if everything will be okay. Freezing to death in an ice lake, I guess you could say. Now there's actually quite a few poes up this little trail of where I'm heading. I plan to get every one of them. If anything else. There's also these annoying little wolf guys that try to attack me. I usually just try to avoid them. As long as I keep running, they won't hurt me. They won't get me, I guess you could say. I'll just follow this awesome trail here. I think I just... Oh, there's a Poe. Yeah, as long as it's night, I can keep getting these little dudes. These little floating lanterns of death. They look like little reapers, if you ask me. But it's about to become day, so that'll prove unpractical to hunt them, of course. Not practical, I guess is the right phrase for that. Uh-oh. Wait. Am I heading back? I'm heading backwards. Are you serious? Okay, I need to pay a little better attention to the map, I suppose, there. That's what it's there for. Seriously? No one told me there was a wall there. Apparently there's a wall there, apparently. That no one told me was there. Alright, so I need to get up there, apparently. Alright, I will be ending this episode off soon, very soon. Just let me get, darn it, up here. Now, where's the darn trail? There it is. There's like a lone tree out here somewhere. There's that tree. I think the Poes went to bed now. There's the diggy spot. Oh well, this isn't very good, is it? Bunch of ice keys in here. I think this would best benefit my bows and arrows. Got them. There's some rocks over here. Something tells me something I don't want to find out's behind there. Let's go blow those things up. Oh, I could just do this. That's convenient. Oh, it's one of those gold shoes. Well, that's a golden opportunity. That is a really good golden opportunity to get that. I better put that away. Rare. Oh, no, it's called the rare chew jelly. That's right. Call them gold anyway. We better get off of that. Otherwise, there'll be some problems. Alright, well, I think I'll be ending off this episode. I'll probably end off right here. So yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. Sorry about that. So, like always, remember to like, subscribe, and comment, and also click that bell to turn on notifications so you can get all the latest updates on my live streams and episodes. And remember to stay tuned for my next episode on Twilight Princess HD. Also, remember to stay tuned for my upcoming live streams today. I start Ratchet and Clank at 6, and I go till about 7:30. Sometimes it goes a little longer. And then I'll be starting Shadow of the Colossus right probably about 8 or 8:30. I'll probably set it for about 8:30, and I'll probably go to about maybe about an hour and a half. So that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my upcoming live streams today. And my Minish Cap episode will be uploaded tomorrow. Also, I'm sorry for the late upload on this. It just took a little while to get the edits together and stuff. So anyway, so that's going to be it for this episode. Again, thank you so much for watching, and that's going to be it. All right, bye now.